NBA Sports here to... Present you the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. It's game 4, and one that could go down in the books. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. You look at Brooklyn. Scratching out a home win tonight will be absolutely critical for them, trailing 2-1 in the series.
Yeah, and the goal is to win tonight. Make it a best-of-3 series. They already know they're going to have to get one on the road, which is going to be tough enough. But if they can get this one, then they've got a shot.
Well, there he is showing off his speed. Hero cuts to find the basket.
Here's Demon. Now Doncic. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Here's Hero. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hero's got his second bucket of the night. Taking a look at Miami. Well, Greg, this is the moment when they can take command of the series.
Yeah, a win here on the road gives them at least 2 chances to close it out at home. It's a nice insurance policy for a team to have. An extra motivation to get the win and the cushy 3-1 lead.
Big time motivation, you're right.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Porzingis can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Nembhard with it. Outside, Porter. Wide open look. Doesn't go that time.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. And the 3 off target.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Porter looking it over. And that one drops for him.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Pass to Demon. Now here's Porzingis. It's over Hero. That doesn't go either for Porzingis.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Porter. The kick out to Adebayo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Outside, Porter. The three. Porzingis with the block.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
And that one drops.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Kicks it out to Hero. And it's done in the corner. And there's the foul. It'll go on Igor Demon. That's his first foul. Adebayo the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Hero. The Heat need to get a shot off. They're outside.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
Hero looking over the defense. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Right side Hero. And it goes down 2 points. Heroes got 8.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up with it.
Here he goes. And finished off by Porter.
Look at Porter Jr. smoothly transitioning into the dunk off the drive.
Doncic from deep three-point land. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And a wide-open look for Porter. Drains the three-pointer.
Timeout.
He's got 9.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And Brooklyn making a change. Nets trailed by 10. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie Laporte.
I was able to talk with Jordi Fernandez for a minute. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Nembhard with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Back to Porter. Driving inside. And finished off by Porter.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now, here's Hart. Scoreless thus far.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
And that one's good by Porter.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
The Heat leading by 11.
First quarter.
Three-pointer. And he gets it back. Outside, Adebayo. Adebayo the screen. And there's the drive.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Rebound by the Heat. 1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Hero. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. The fader. And there's another one for the Heat.
Well, we hear a lot about his defense, but don't you think Adebayo deserves more credit for his offensive skill set?
Riley can't hit. Miami leading by 15. Outside, Porter. A floater. That one, no good.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Here's Riley, and he banks in the layup. Riley's got his third basket of the night right there. On offense, here are the Heat. Here's Nembhard. Porter at the elbow. Shoots from 14. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Miami Heat. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Miami shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And Brooklyn making a change here.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Outside, Porzingis. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Miami. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Driving the lane. And Smith with the stuff.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Robinson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Robinson's got his first points of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
In the corner, it's Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Here's Demon. And here's Ariza. Thompson right side. Stewart with the steal. On up the court. Finishes the break with a slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now, here is Robinson. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Miami, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The Nets making a switch here. Both free throws good from Smith.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Outside, Porzingis to end the run. And Ware pulls it down.
And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Yaka Jonas. And the layup's good off the glass. Yaka Jonas has got 6 points in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. To the paint. Looking to get back on track here.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
Pass to Jonas. To the middle. Here's Ware. Crafty move. Porzingis with the block. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And here's Doncic from the arc. Miami grabs the miss. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Smith with the drive. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Tries to save it, and stolen by Ariza. Here's
playing above the rim. This kid, Ausar Thompson, can fly.
Now, here is Smith. They get a hand on it. Lachey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
It's stolen by Smith. Pass to Toppin. To the left wing. Now here is Smith. Headed by Porzingis. The drive by Smith.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Doncic.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Here's Jonas. Here's Jonas. He's got 6. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Miami leading by 23. Toppin, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Heat. And the Nets with possession here. Down low. Here's Wolf. Rebound by Smith. Over to the left wing. Toppin. From outside, off the mark. Here is Riley. 6 points for him. It's good. Riley's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pass to Jonas. There's the pick. Drives to the hoop. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Cracks in the tray. Toppin's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Walker. Hasn't made one yet. And stolen by Hart. It's Drummond, high post. Hart inside. Miami grabs the miss. .11 left here in the second. Smith scanning the floor. To the inside. Ware, good. Ware's got his second basket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now, here is Smith after the miss from Andre Drummond. Pass to Ware. Smith outside. A second chance effort. Here's Ware. They grab their own miss. Goes back up. They shoot again. Riley grabs the miss.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Hart, no good.
Well, that's part of his role. With great size, they rely on him to help control the board.
And so it's the Miami Heat ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Now, Nembhard. Outside, Porter. From the arc. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Well, it's been that kind of night for Porter Jr. He's in attack mode.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
For Brooklyn, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. On the wing, Porter. Driving in. That's tipped. Here's Doncic. Miami grabs the miss. Nembhard with it. Knocked away. Doncic with the steal. Plays it in off the breakaway. Doncic has got 7.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. The Heat have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. And both free throws good for Nembhard. So it's Brooklyn now. Here's Thompson. It's Adebayo with the rebound. So it's Miami now. Dunn left side. Takes it inside. And Dunn with the slam.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Thompson with the bucket.
Just a tremendous athlete. Ausar Thompson is hard to contain down low.
Adebayo the screen. Dunn looking over the floor. Back to Nembhard. Shot clock at 5. Porter outside. Thompson with the rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Outside, Porter. Kicks it out to Hero. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. He's got 11.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
Pass to Dunn. The kick out to Adebayo. And he drops it in from the low post.
Timeout.
Adebayo's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Adebayo makes his living on the interior. He's so dangerous close to the bucket.
Timeout called the Nets. Here's Doncic. He has 7. Pass to Thompson. Kicks it out to Ariza. Now Doncic. 5 on the clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. There's Porter with the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Steps back. Fires the 3. Doncic, no good. Here's Nembhard. Inside. Adebayo. Off on the layup.
The contest plus the board. A full defensive possession from him. Great effort.
Here's Thompson. No good with the layup. Now Nembhard. There's the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Nembhard's got 6.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Here's Robinson. Out to Doncic. Tries again. Here's Demon. Shoots over Nembhard. Out to Doncic. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And Porter, here we go. And he goes big with a dunk right over Ausar Thompson.
My goodness, Michael Porter Jr. showing all of his skills.
Timeout called the Nets. And here's Richardson. No scoring in this one. From past the arc, knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Back to Nembhard. Outside Porter. For 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Porter's got 24.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Pass to Wolf. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Can't be that easy for him. Gotta body him up down low.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
Adebayo the screen. Porter outside. And the Heat, another 3.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Here is Riley. 10 points for him. Richardson for 3. It's hauled in by Dunn. Timeout called the Heat.
Start it.
offense, here are the Heat. Smith outside. Pass to Jonas. Here's Toppin. Second shot opportunity. And here's Smith. Back to Stewart. Here's the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Stewart's got his first 3 points of the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's Wolf. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Smith. And then Smith with the jam.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Pass to Riley. Ariza outside. Here is Riley. Stewart with the steal. To the middle. Here's Toppin. Smith left side. Takes a three. Wolf grabs the miss. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Heat have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Andre Drummond, Kristaps Porzingis.
Now here is Smith. He's got 10. All sorts of time. The shot will not fall. And so it's Michael Porter making things happen for the Heat. And he continues to torment them from three-point range.
81.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Richardson with it. Outside, James. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. James has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Shoots the three. And Ware pulls it down. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Pass to Ware. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And here we go. Here's Wesley. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Smith right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Stewart with no one around. And again, it's Miami with a 3.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Pass to Wesley. Down low. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Jonas. Richardson covering. Nice move. Into the lane. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
To the paint. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Now Smith. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And he can't jam it through. From deep, Richardson sinks the triple.
And he's not going to miss those very often. Even from deep, the D has to close out a little stronger on him.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Ware. And stolen by Richardson. From deep. Rebound by the Heat.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Yaka Jonas. It's Drummond with the rebound. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And here is Wesley. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Smith. Pass to Ware. Out to the right wing. And he drives in. He draws iron on the dunk. And a strong finish with two hands.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Smith outside. In the corner, it's Toppin. Miami no good on that time either.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
And he jams it with authority.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now a timeout called by Miami. Both teams will make substitutions. Thomas feeling it out a bit. And the drought sinks the three-pointer. Thomas got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
A volume three-point shooter. For Thomas, it's about taking high percentage looks from this area.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Pass to Wolf. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Smith outside. Now, here's Toppin. And here's Smith, guarded by Doncic. Back to Wiseman. 6 to shoot. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Going inside. It's stolen by Wiseman. Smith outside. Outside Thomas. What a terrific move that was. Thomas got 8 points in the quarter.
And Thomas gets it done from anywhere, including when he's this close to the rim.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's Thomas. The rebound by Demon. And the Nets with possession. And here's Doncic from the arc. That's his 7th miss in 12 shot attempts. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And the sheer size of Wiseman is hard to deal with inside, forcing the defense to compromise with the foul.
That one misses. Pass to Richardson. Another one falls for Brooklyn. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. And Thomas has it in the corner. And here's Wiseman. Now here's Stewart. The putback. Outside Thomas. Goes back up. Ariza with the rebound.
And entering the final countdown, game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for Miami.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Michael Porter.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Unable to get that one. Richardson outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Smith with it. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get
Let me see what type of vibe we got. Yeah.